Alright guys, this is Shimori, and today we're going to be checking out some cool color identifying apps. So these may be for designers, so if you're like a website designer, graphic designer, any type of designer, this may be more suited for you. But anybody can use it. I use it because it has come in handy for me when editing thumbnails and things like that. So first up we have Palette. And basically it is like a kind of like a palette app, but it grabs the colors from an image. So you're gonna click, we're gonna start off, and I'm just gonna go and click my logo. Go and click my logo, and once it opens it up, as you can see, when it's imported, it is imported as black and white. And these palette of colors down here are what they grab from this image. So let's say if I pick red, as you can see, the heart is red. And if you want to see what the original image looked like before you do all this, you can actually pick, I think it's up this little button up at the top left hand corner to show you what the original image looks like. I'm going to let it go, and it turns it back to black and white. So you can click one of these colors and add it back in the original color, and maybe have partial or part of the image just black and white, which makes it look really cool. And that's what these palettes are for. And these little tools over here, this stamp tool in the middle, and then this little wand looking one. So with the wand, if you click on the wand, you can actually scrub across the screen and add the color back in, which is pretty cool. So you could have this like partially colored, which gives it a cool effect. And then if you click on the stamp tool in the middle, I believe that is for erasing the color, so which is pretty cool. And I think that's pretty much all Palette does, but this whole app is pretty cool. And then this image, this little icon down here, I haven't used this one. Oh, okay, it just resizes the image, and that's all you have to do. And then that's pretty much it. And then once you get done, you can click done and save it. And that is all. You can save it or share it. So if you guys think that this app would be cool, you should check it out. Alright guys, so up next is Color Harmonizer. So it's like another one of those palette apps where it just grabs the colors from your images. So with Color Harmonizer, you can either use a palette from I think the app itself, which is the Harmonic palette, or you can either use it from an existing picture that you already have, or you can create your own custom palette. And so we're gonna start with just grabbing I'm gonna show you the custom palette, which is pretty cool. So you're gonna go to the custom palette and name it whatever you want, and then they have these little icons down here, which I have not used all of them, but if you click this first one, which is the camera, you can actually just point anywhere you are. If you like a color that you see, you can point this. And I don't know if you can see that, but it's actually just changing colors live, and you can create your palettes that way, which is pretty cool. So you can just go through and click on each one and change it that way, which is pretty cool. And you can also turn on flash if you need so. And let's see what this one is. This one is, I think it's just changing like the RGB type of or not the RGB, just changing the tones. And then this one, it's just pretty much changing highlights and everything like that with the existing colors in this palette, or the ones you used to take with your camera. I'm not going to go into image palette or harmonic palette, because you can do all the same things except just creating using the ones that have already installed in this app and ones from your images. So if you guys like that app, go ahead and check that out. Alright guys, so for this next app, for some reason I wasn't able to get my screen recorder to work with this app, but let's move forward. Up next is Pixlr. With Pixlr, you can actually identify color codes that are currently on your phone screen or tablet screen. So when you open an app, or when you click on the app, you're going to open up this magnifying glass, and you're going to be able to move that around. And as you're moving that around, you're going to see these color codes, RGB codes, that are around the edge of the magnifying glass. So you will be able to move that around and to get different colors. Not only that, if you pinch inside of the magnifying glass, you'll be able to zoom in and out or magnify right down to the pixel, so you can get color codes of a single pixel, which is really cool. Now, if you want to copy these codes, you would just swipe down through your notification bar, and as you move it around, you would know by the share symbol up under Pixlr, it will change as you move the magnifying glass around, and you could then copy your codes. And also, and that's pretty much it. And also, you can click on the Pixlr logo a few columns down, and that will take you to what's actually inside the app. Now inside here, you can actually just turn off Pixlr, change the format of the notification look of Pixlr, and you can copy the code that you copied. And there's a palette, which I really don't know what it's for. It looks like the colors of the app. I really don't know what it's for, but that's pretty much all Pixlr does, and I really love it. I think it's really cool. And if you guys like it, then you should go and check it out. Alright guys, so up next we have color grab. So color grab allows you to use your camera, and as you move it around the screen, you can identify the hex codes, or the codes, RGB codes of the current color you have focused on the object, or whatever object you are focused on. So to start off with the icons over here on the side, the first icon is the camera flip option, which allows you to switch between your front and back cameras. And up under that is a flashlight, so you can turn on your flash, your LED lights on your phone. And then the bottom one is, I believe, kind of like a focus. I believe that's what that is. And then the one up under it is you can change like the different modes or tone modes between daylight, black and white, I believe, not black and white, just different ones, and this essence. And then over here in the corner, this is for those white balance. So if you're dealing with a background that is super white, it kind of helps you focus on the colors that are more in focus with that white light balance. But so I'll better show that when I have flash on. So right now I'm in a dark room, so you can't see, so I'm gonna turn on the flashlight, and now you can see a whole lot better. And I'm gonna go back and click this white light icon down here in the corner, which is this balance scale, and it allows you to kind of focus on a white background with the red that red dot, and get colors. So if you want to copy and save these colors, all you have to do is tap the screen and it copies it. So as you can see, it has been copied, and you can go use that in any other app. So that basically what color grab does. And at the bottom you have you can click this other icon at the bottom with tool brushes and things in it. These are things that you have copied or recorded, and you can actually select one of these and change up its colors and edit it, and so on. So if you like that app, go ahead and check that out and let me know what you think.